Hello Netflix fans, and welcome to another Netflix original series review. Yes, I'm only doing one, but I had to choose one which I've loved for the last 2 seasons. Basically, I'm not going to do another Netflix film review until there's a good one out there and another Netflix original series out there as well. So basically, Iron Fist season 2 won't be reviewed, or Sir Burgess is a Loser won't be reviewed. So yeah, I do love Marvel, and I will possibly be reviewing season 3 of Daredevil because that was my favourite show of the Marvel Netflix shows. Iron Fist did do good. Iron Fist really good, up their stakes for season 2 of Iron Fist, better than season 1. So yeah, welcome to my review of Atypical. If you don't know about this show, it's a coming-age television series created by Rob Ronston for Netflix. It focuses on the life of 18-year-old Sam Gardner, who's played by the brilliant Kira Glinston, who is on the autism spectrum, which I have. Which I already said in the last season 1 review, which I did. So yeah, I'm glad it got renewed for the second season. I wanted to find out of what happened at that cliffhanger scene with the gardeners, with Elsa and Doug. Of their fallout, and basically it did happen. We see flashes about it in the first episode where Doug and Elsa have an argument, and then after that Doug leaves, and throughout the season Doug is in a other room, and then Elsa leaves. Gets kicked out by Doug, and of course Doug takes over the house. And yeah, basically it was all about the gardeners this season, which was great. It was about Casey moving to a new school, which was hard for her for a little bit, and then she made a friend called Izzy. Then she made a friend called Izzy, and then after that, they had fallout because of what happened between Izzy's boyfriend and her, Casey, and then they made friends again. And then, what a cliffhanger at the finale. I'm talking about Doug, I'm talking about Casey at the moment, and what a cliffhanger at the moment. They nearly kissed, Izzy and Casey, and then after that, when they were basically the boyfriend, Casey's boyfriend was calling, and then both of them were holding hands, and then ended. Yeah, Evan was calling. So could there be a possible relationship between them two? We don't know. Casey had a hard life in that school. But yeah, she made friends. She made a good friend, Izzy, and Izzy fancied her, and they nearly kissed, and then they were holding hands at the end of the episode. So, on to the parents, Doug and Elsa. June, everyone Casey hates her, and of course Sam as well. In a bit of it, of course, what happens, her cheating to a younger guy, and then she's trying to focus, trying to bring back the relationship between her and her husband. Trying to bring back the relationship to the gardeners, and it does work. It doesn't. But at the end, I will tell you about the finale in a bit. Tell about the finale bits. At the it grows perfectly, and then Doug just like, what are you doing? All this stuff and it's good. And she comes back into the house, and yeah, which was good about her, which is good about the Finn. So yeah, which was good. So Doug, talk about Doug. Doug is trying to move on. What happens and that, and then of course Doug had to go. Doug met one of the parents who has a daughter who's in the spectrum of part, which is in Sam's meeting group, and yeah, at the end of he kind of grown on the parents in Atypical season 2, and yeah, and then at the end of the episode, Doug was meant to meet Elsa, to have a chat and figures things out, but he goes to her, which is, I've forgotten her name. I'm bad at character names. But yeah, it all goes really, really badly for Doug in some points. But he beats up the cheating scumbag Elsa cheated on with, which was like, good on you, Doug. No, I don't want to add. Go away. But yeah. Sorry. And then yeah, Doug goes to meet her. We didn't know he was going to meet her in the final moments of the episode, but he does. I was like, oh damn. And but the footage goes back and forth. And Doug, who is Doug talking to? And then we find out it's her. So on to Sam. Yes, Sam from season 1. Sam from season 1, of course, with a relationship with Paige, having a blowy hand job with Paige, of course, and then he finds stuff difficult during the senior year of his school, and which is difficult for him, and of course he gets bullied again by a family friend, ex-family friend, and of course Doug and Elsa have a chat, of course, and yeah, Elsa had a chat with the family friends, and yeah, which was like, oh damn, what? And of course Sam goes into the family, of course the autism meeting, which is I think, which was great, of casting 8 new cast members of which is on the autism spectrum, which was great and fantastic. I really enjoyed. They had funny lines, the people who was cast in it was funny throughout the thing, and yeah, and of course Sam meets this girl who's a girlfriend, and then start kissing and that, and then we find out Sam has a massive breakdown when he finds out on his yearbook, people calling him spaz, freak, weirdo, and yeah, he has a massive meltdown, and then Paige finds out, and she goes to Blown. This was in the finale. Goes to Blown and helps shouts at everyone because she lost his voice, and Sam helps Paige reading the speech in the finale, which was emotional and brilliant throughout Sam's speech, which was fantastic and amazing. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Sam's phone calls of Julia. That was funny. Which she's having a baby, of course. The character. Yeah, it was really funny. Which was really fantastic and amazing. I loved who plays Julia. It was funny. It was fantastic. And then we find out when Paige comes, of course, the senior lock-in. Of course, Paige finds out that Sam. Paige says thank you for of the speech, and then it was wonderful. And he tells Paige that I'm falling in love with you. I was like, oh, that's really touching. That was really touching. But yeah, my overall review of Atypical Season 2 was amazing, fantastic and brilliant. I really enjoyed it this time around. Fingers crossed for Season 3. We'll find out what of Casey's Izzy's relationship, and of course Sam moving to uni. Of course him finding out of art, which he's good at, of course, which is really good. But yeah, it was a really good Season 2. Fantastic and amazing. I'm going to give this 9.3 out of 10. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below what was your favourite part of Atypical. This was all spoilers about all the characters in the season. The finale was brilliant and emotional once again, and I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. Well done Netflix for making a wonderful season again of Atypical, and well done to the cast, the writers, the directors and all that, and for making the series so good. So hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Give us a big thumbs up, and see you Friday and Saturday for all new videos. And yeah, give us a big thumbs up, and see you soon for another Netflix original.